Hello everyone, this is Frank DeMore with the End Times Research Ministry, connecting the dots between Bible prophecy and current events. And today I just want to cover briefly what the Lord showed us, what was going to happen in Israel concerning rebuilding of the cities. And again, if you see these prophecies taking place exactly as the Lord prophesied, then why would you even question the Lord's authority? So I think the best way to actually see that the Lord is real and what He says is real and true is to see it for yourself as we connect the dots between the current events and what was stated in the Bible. So if you're new to prophecy and you don't know where these statements are by the Lord prophesying what was going to happen in the future, let me show you the prophecy, and then I'll connect the dots. Isaiah 61:4 says this: "They will rebuild the ancient ruins and restore the places long devastated. They will renew the ruined cities that have been devastated for generations." And there's also another one, Isaiah chapter 44, you'll see it, verse 24b through 26. "I am the Lord who carries out the words of His servants and fulfills the predictions of His messengers." In other words, the prophets who were given these messages. "Who says of Jerusalem, it shall be inhabited, of the towns of Judah, they shall be built, and of their ruins I will restore them." So in order for this prophecy to be fulfilled, we would have to have proof. We would be able to see these things actually take place. Are they? Better believe it. They surely are. Take a look at this. Number one, when I was in Israel at the end of 2010, I took many pictures of the cities that were being built. This is in East Jerusalem. And this is just a byproduct of the prophecy because they're doing exactly what God said. So it's really not hard to see that the Lord's statements here have already come to pass. Now this was at the end, almost in 2011. But they've done much more building in the city and outside the city as well to fulfill prophecy. So here you have the city. Now let me go to a news article that just came up, and this is one of many articles that you would find about the cities being built. And a lot of this news will be connected to other prophecies, as you will see. This one just came out on the 5th of January from the Times of Israel. Israel set to green light over 1,300 settlement homes next week. And you'll see the pictures of these settlement homes that they've been building. Now, what I did is I took a portion of this article. You'll see the link below. You can go and read the whole article if you'd like. But what I did is I pulled out the most important, what I felt was the most important part of this article as I connect other prophecies. And the part that I pulled out said this: "Responding to the Civil Administrations Committee's agenda, the Peace Now Settlement Watchdog said that the government continues to act irresponsible by promoting settlement construction, including in areas that Israel will have to evacuate under the final status agreement." And this goes to the peace talks that the United States has been involved in since President Trump took over from Barack Hussein Obama. It goes on to say, since U.S. President Donald Trump took office, the Israeli government has abandoned all restraint and is doing everything in its power to destroy the chances for a two-state solution, the statement said. So number one, we have the fulfillment of prophecy. We see it going on a monthly basis there in Israel. Someplace they're building. The places that they're building, these places used to be desolate, just like that prophecy so many years ago showed us before they started to do this building. So that, again, has been fulfilled. Now, of course, the building of these cities, the buildings in Jerusalem, building up Jerusalem, they have literally destroyed the peace initiative or the peace talks between the United States and the Palestinians. And there's a reason for this, I believe, because if you go into the scriptures, you will find out in the last days, we see that this was going to happen. Look at what it says. But of the times and seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you, for you yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, which that's what's been going on, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. So at a time where Israel is calling for peace and safety, that is the time where there's going to be, obviously, war. That would be the sudden destruction, as you see in 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verses 1 through 3. So the peace initiative, the trying to form a two-state in Israel between the Palestinians and Israel has fallen apart. Basically because of the building of homes in and outside Jerusalem. So again, that part of the prophecy has definitely been fulfilled. Now, going to Zechariah, you'll see the scripture on the right-hand side there. Zechariah told us specifically, and I mentioned this yesterday in the video that I put up, that Jerusalem was going to be a major problem. And anybody that's watched any news in the last, for example, 2 weeks alone, you would see that Jerusalem has definitely become a major problem. You'll see a lot of the news coming out of the UN because they hate what's going on between Israel and the United States as President Donald Trump continues to support the nation of Israel and plans now for moving the embassy from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem, which caused much unrest, rioting in many countries, not just in Israel by the Palestinians. So Zechariah warned us that Jerusalem would be a burdensome stone, and Abbas, the leader of the Palestinian Fatah group, has abandoned the peace talks. And the reason why he abandoned those peace talks is because that Jerusalem problem, where they're going to be moving the U.S., that is, moving the embassy to Jerusalem. So you could see the connection there very easy. Trump administration to snap ties with the Palestinians, no peace plan, no more monetary aid. So this is what President Trump just told the leaders of the Palestinians. Unless you come back to this peace process, you're not going to get any funds from the United States. And it's based on Jerusalem, the problem, the burdensome stone of Jerusalem. It's all connected. Now, if the prophecy warned that when they're talking peace and safety, sudden destruction comes, you see the Palestinians pulling out. You see other Arabs, like as yesterday, the post that I put up, Malaysia has troops ready to go in and attack Israel and Jerusalem, then you understand the connection between the current events and Bible prophecy. It's not too hard to understand when you have future written out before it takes place. So anyone who reads the Bible and is watching the news, they'll understand. So please come back. I'd ask you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Go over to my website, which is End Times Research Ministry, where we're posting the news as it breaks. Now, again, yesterday I told you that I'm not going to be posting news that is not connected to prophecy. There's too many prophecy sites that just put up anything that will attract an audience. I don't do that with my ministry. What I want to do is present strictly the facts to you so that you can see it very easy, very plainly, the connection to Bible prophecy, current events, and how fast the end times are coming. And what I mean by that, the tribulation is coming, without a doubt. There's going to be some major prophecies coming soon. So get ready, because we are definitely at the end times. This is Frank DeMar with the End Times Research Ministry. God bless.